chez toi, yeah, yeah.
Welcome to the 4th annual Global Entertainment Showcase, presented by Cultura PR and Cloud 21. We're virtual this year at the Cannes Film Festival as part of the French Riviera Film Festival. We've got a very talented and truly global panel for you today from the UK, France, Germany, USA, and Russia. And again, it's your second venture into Russia. So what is it about that country and its culture that draws you?
I think it's the intensity of the artists. And the Russian soul is very contrasted. It's got a lot of great things and a lot of evil things. And I think that it is great for art. It's probably less good for politics or for business. Best artists that we've had in history are from Russia. You know, whether it comes to literature or to music or to painting. So I've always been very moved and very inspired by Russian artists.
It sounds like a very heavy topic. Is it?
This is completely different story. And the Abraham Accord, for me, this is like, first of all, this is agreement about the peace. And I think this is our duty as a filmmaker to support peace. This accord is actually changed the history in the Middle East. So for me, it was important, like a mission to find out what's really going on. So this year I visited and I filmed in Israel and in Emirates. So now I can distribute this information, what I found out around the world. And this is my way to support this agreement because it's very fresh.
Tell me, what did you learn from wearing each of those many hats on the film?
I learned that there's an incredible synergy between all of those hats, actually. And I loved both. I actually loved directing and acting at the same time. And that was an amazing experience for me because I was very afraid to do it in the beginning because I thought, you know, this is a huge undertaking and it'll be difficult to kind of figure out what the situation is on set with all the actors and me having to be in costume. As you saw, I was in costume. I actually found that it was amazingly empathetic, and I was able to be empathetic to the actors because they were going through something and I was going through something, and we were actually going through more than just a normal film. We had switched gender roles. We had to imagine what it would be like to be in the other person's shoes.
What would a filmmaker learn in your Auteur Academy over a shorter period that they wouldn't perhaps get from a more traditional film school?
How to make money with the film.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Yeah, I would say that. And I think it's important, you know, to see different perspectives when it comes to filmmaking. Independent filmmakers usually tend to fail to see, you know, a studio executive perspective. And I think those are very important to understand in the industry because 98% of the films that we watch in the theaters are produced by studios, right? Only 2% are independent filmmakers. So in order to, I think, understand the industry, you really have to understand the studio system as well.
I think it's extremely important for any filmmakers to participate. And as Bernard mentioned already, to try all the type of film festivals. My films altogether, they participate more as 50 film festivals. And I can mention this is one of the main source of all the contact what I have on the moment. Your film, any film, even with very small budget, is all about your team and where you can find the talent in film festivals. And if you can participate in person like we do now in Cannes, this is a treasure. We meet every day different kind of people, a lot of investors here, a lot of actors, script writers, and of course, I mean, nothing can replace this, especially women film festivals. This is a fascinating thing to come back to the topic.
Christina Rose, moving on from that, a young filmmaker might say, well, how on earth do I get to somewhere like Cannes? So what other outlets might there be for a young filmmaker who doesn't have the contacts to go to big festivals?
That's a very, very good question. I mean, I think you start off with just a goal of wanting to kind of say, where do you want to end up with your project. And even if it doesn't end up at Cannes or any of the big film festivals, there are a lot of other good film festivals that might be the perfect fit, that might have the type of same genre or topic or same people that you want to interact with anyways. And so it's not always about the big ones, but also just being able to network. I mean, I think that's the key at the end of the day.